We've now moved to Chamonix, on the border between France, Switzerland and Italy. This is a lovely square, and as usual the weather's beautiful. And swinging around here, you get to see the main attraction, Mont Blanc. Highest point in Europe. I think it's nearly 5,000 meters high. There's a lot of snow up there. You actually get a good view from the room that we're in. So we've briefly sort of got into the room, and then we've come to the tourism office, and we've just booked some tickets to go up on the cable car tomorrow, right up there. And then also for a cable car and mountain railway on Sunday, which is a couple of days away. So now we're just going to have a wander around the rest of the town centre and head back for something to eat. Definitely a milky white river flowing down from the glaciers. There must be a lot of snow melt going on up there, because there's a lot of water coming down. Back relaxing at the apartment. Warm enough for a beer. How's about this for a view? The clouds completely lifted now. Look at that blue sky contrast with the snow and ice. Yes, I'm back looking at the glacier and Mont Blanc. So Mont Blanc, we've established, is in the middle there, with that wispy cloud just getting blown off the top of it. Looks beautiful against that blue sky background. And the glacier is the Glacier des Boissons, and I've been reading up about it. So it's a mere shadow now of what it used to be. So you can see as I go down here where it's eaten away in the past at the sides of that valley, and it's created this ravine-like valley. And what you can see here is the start of Chamonix town. Well, back in the 1700s, apparently, the glacier was threatening the upper part of the town. And they even stuck a cross in front of it and got the priest to say a prayer to stop it advancing. Well, I'm sure they'll argue that what they did worked, because it's definitely gone backwards. So we're at 950 meters. In 1900, it was down as far as 1,050 meters. So that's really not much higher than we are now. So way down, sort of down to around here. By 1980, it had gone back up the slope by 200 meters. So it was then 1,200 meters above sea level. And in another 28 years, it had gone back a further 200 meters, back to 1,400 meters. And I suspect it's actually a little bit further than that now. So yeah, if you ever want a good indication of global warming and what we're doing to the planet, you're looking at it right now. Okay, first morning in Chamonix. Stunning weather. And there's so many paragliders coming into land. going up on the cable car. This one to be precise. So there's 2 cars that we go up in. It takes about 20 minutes apparently, and we get up to what used to be the highest cable car site in the world, but apparently the Matterhorn one is slightly higher now, and then there's another one in Colombia which is higher. But it's still going to be pretty high up there, and I suspect quite a bit cooler than this morning. So we're waiting for group number 40. Not long to go. So we're at the halfway point now. We changed cable cars and it heads up there, so it's almost vertical for the last bit to get up to that point there.
Quand il va tomber, là, il va faire du ravage en bas.
Yeah. At this height, it's melting.
Wow, c'est beau aussi, le
So steep, it's just amazing that this ice and snow is still attached to the rock.
It's turned into a rock. But look at the water, like the melting,
Yeah.
running down. Oh, yeah, there. Wow, oh my God.
Yeah, that is stunning. Up at the top. And just to put things into scale, those little ants down there are people walking on the glacier. And there's another group over here. So there is Chamonix, right down at the bottom of the valley. But anyway, that's a fantastic view of Mont Blanc and the start of the glacier. So we're really high, and we've bought our fleeces.
Yep.
But Vassie's still in shorts and is saying that she feels quite warm.
Yeah, the sun is warm. I don't feel cold apart from
No.
if it's a wind.
So even though we're so high,
Yeah.
it's not actually that cold.
It's 5 degrees.
Doesn't feel 5, feels
No.
much warmer.
Yeah.
But climbing up the steps to get to this terrace, definitely much harder breathing.
Yeah, you feel the
Really
thinner
hard
oxygen.
work. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're at 3,800 meters,
Almost 4,000. Wow.
and this is the glacier that we're looking at from the terrace. So we're way above it now.
Yeah.
You can see all the, it's sort of really smooth up to a point,
Yeah.
And then,
I think this has been slipping down, and with every
Yeah.
slip, it's kind of creating those.
yeah, it must be melting more down this
Tears?
lower bit and slipping.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I was saying last night, it used to go
Almost
a
to the
lot
village.
further down that valley, almost
To the village.
to the village down the bottom. That's how far it's retreated.
It's almost half. It's almost half. Wow. That gives a global warming a perspective.